Keeping our children safe from harm is one of the most important things that a parent can do for their child, no matter what age they are. It is our responsibility to make decisions for them when they are young, and especially when they are too young to understand. One of these decisions is to get them vaccinated. Vaccinations is the most effective method of preventing infectious diseases. As a mother of two beautiful children, I want to protect my children from the viruses in the world as best I can, and the only way to do that is to get them vaccinated. It will not only protect my children, but other children as well when they are immunized. Vaccinating children are important because it protects children from spreading diseases and it protects future generations as well. When germs enter the body, the immune system recognizes them as a foreign substance. The immune system produces the right antibodies to fight the antigens. Vaccines contain weakened versions of a virus or versions that look like a virus, which are called antigens. This means that antigens cannot produce the signs or symptoms of the disease, but they do stimulate the immune system to create antibodies. These antibodies help protect you if you are exposed to viruses in the future. Vaccines not only help you keep your children healthy, they help all children by stamping out serious childhood diseases. The recommended vaccinations for people to take are the chickenpox vaccine, DTaP, Hep A and Hep B, HPV, the influenza vaccine, which is the flu vaccine, and the MMR. They are the most common vaccines to receive, and if not given these vaccines, there will be serious consequences. Some of these consequences can be as serious as getting pneumonia, brain swelling, whooping cough, locked jaw, cancer, problems with reproducing in the future, and even death. All of these diseases are preventable if parents take their children to the doctor on time and regularly to get their shots and booster shots. It is worth getting these shots to be able to keep your children healthy and happy throughout their lives growing up. As a mother of two beautiful children, I see so many children getting sick from playing with one another, being in the same room as one another, and sharing toys. I want my children to be able to play with their friends in safety, and for their friends to feel like they can play with my children in safety too. I want to be able to let my children explore the world with no fear of them getting a disease that could kill them if they do not receive their vaccinations. The United States has the safest, most effective vaccine supply in history. Before a vaccine is approved and given to children, it is tested extensively. Scientists and medical professionals are carefully evaluating all of the available information about vaccines to determine its safety and effectiveness. As new information increases and science becomes available, vaccinations recommendations are updated. All of these vaccinations that are recommended for children and adults to receive are safe to inject in their bodies. The scientists that have gone over all the ingredients that are included in these vaccinations make sure that they are up to standard of the health code and do what they are meant to do, which is to keep us safe from diseases. A former Secretary of State said, "Science is clear, the earth is round, and the sky is blue, and vaccinations work. Let's protect our children." When children are growing up, there are many things that will affect their health and make them sick. But those vaccinations will help them from getting sick or even fighting off those illnesses better than if they did not receive the vaccinations. Yes, there has been some rare occasions where a child is allergic to vaccinations or they cannot receive the vaccinations at the same time. But overall, it is important for many children to receive the vaccinations in order to decrease the risk of spreading more diseases to many others. It is more important to save thousands instead of one life, which is similar to vaccinating children. It is more important to get thousands of children vaccinated to save lives and kill off diseases than it is to not get vaccinated at all. There are many instances where people cannot even be vaccinated, like newborns who are too young to be vaccinated, and cancer patients who are unable to receive those types of medications. These people need to feel safe and be around other people, which is another reason why we should all be vaccinated. One of my dear friends wasn't able to receive her vaccinations anymore when she received cancer, but she wanted to be around others just like if she didn't have cancer at all. Since she had cancer, she was more prone to getting sick and had a hard time with fighting off those sicknesses. She loved being around her friends and family, but could not if they were not vaccinated or even up to date with their vaccinations. Immunizations not only protect your children, but they also protect future generations. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Services, vaccines have reduced and in some cases eliminated many diseases that kill, just a few generations ago. For example, smallpox vaccinations eradicated that disease worldwide. Your children never have to get a smallpox shot because the disease no longer exists. By vaccinating children against rubella, which are the German measles, the risk that pregnant women will pass this virus on to their fetus or newborn has been dramatically decreased. And birth defects associated with that virus no longer are seen in the United States. If we continue vaccinating now, parents in the future may be able to trust that some diseases of today will no longer be around to harm their children in the future. The future of the generations to come rely on us to make decisions that will affect them. It is our duty as adults to lead our children in the world and know how to handle important life decisions. Vaccinations is one of the most important health decisions that a person can make. When getting vaccinated, it saves children's lives and future children's lives. Ensuring America's health is an importance, and the children of our future are worth getting a few vaccinations a year to keep them safe and healthy. As parents, it is our job to lead and guide our children for them to be healthy and prepared for the real world. Getting our children vaccinated is a big responsibility that parents should not take lightly. It is a serious thing that parents should do for their children. Because I am a concerned mother for my children's safety and well-being, that's why I get them immunized. I love my children more than anything in the world, which means that I will do anything to keep them safe and healthy. Vaccinations can do that. If you love your children, then make sure that your children are vaccinated and ready to face the world in a healthy state.